Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, overnight we still have grain prices moving higher, some follow through from yesterday. I think that the one thing that happened yesterday that's helping bring new money in the grains is the fact that China is wanting to begin to negotiation for the buying of U.S. ag goods under phase 2. Kind of underscores maybe the need that China has for feedstocks. We also heard some reports out of China that their corn stocks are lower than what the USDA is saying, and that they need corn now from the U.S. Plus, we're seeing dry weather in Brazil continue, and their corn crop might be below 90 million tons, which would add to the U.S. corn export demand in 21-22. So on May 12th, USDA's got a lot of things they have to consider. Number one, do they lower the Brazil crop? Number two, do they raise U.S. old crop corn exports? Number three, do they increase China imports for next year and this year? And then also, do they, when they come out with the 21-22 U.S. corn supply and demand, do they raise our exports as much as 400 million bushels, given the lower Brazil crop? In the world of vegetable markets, prices continue higher, concerned about the canola crops in Canada and also in Europe, concerned about the sun oil crop in Ukraine. On the demand side, just what is China's demand going to be, and also concern in India. Their demand might be down because of increased virus cases. As far as weather is concerned, besides dryness in Brazil, it looks like normal weather for Europe. It might be too wet in parts of eastern Russia, western Russia and eastern Europe. And here in the United States, we're getting more rains in the Delta. 6 to 10 day does show some shower activity that moves across to Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. But at the end of the 14-day time frame, it does show some ridging in the plains and western corn belts. We have to kind of watch pretty closely if that ridging is short-lived or if that ridging comes in and stays a while. We also note that more money is coming in because of the fear of this weather, and that prices could go higher this summer. In fact, a few funds that have been net buyers are hoping something bearish comes out from the USDA report, or even some rain showers across the Midwest so they can add to their positions at lower values. We also note the outside markets are looking at some jobs data today that could spark a rally in the stock market. The dollar is lower, crude's a little bit lower, but copper's making a new high and gold is higher. So again, I think that we'll be trading money flow. I think we'll be watching what the USDA says on May 12th. Obviously, this is a weather market, so we'll have to watch the weather as it moves on down the road. I am wearing my old trading jacket because the CME just announced a permanent close of the pits here in Chicago at the Board of Trade. This probably is due to COVID. And I will say that when the pits were open, it was probably the best opportunity for price discovery, given all the money that was in there trying to decide which way the market is turning based on the fundamentals. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.